Guys, I walked 30 minutes to this park for nothing. First of all, don't worry about the do-rag. Gotta keep the hair slick for something special. Besides the point, guys, there's all these people at the freaking park. Are you serious? The thing is that I have to walk all the... Okay, because I have a whole nother filming spot. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll see you guys there. Well, y'all thought I was gonna work this 30 minutes by myself? Now y'all, bro, I found this spot. So, my Kazuku, we definitely found us somewhere to record. Don't you guys like the greenery? We're outside. Outside of all the video games, on all, no more horror games. Look, guys, look, we're outside. Look, no horror games. No zombies, no freaking sweaty, nasty, disgusting 300-pound overweight 12-year-old Fortnite players to mess up the game and mess up your life. There's none of that here. None of that here. None of that here. None of that here, because you ain't never going to find that in the great outdoors. But my Kazuku, that is not what we came here to talk about. What we came to talk about was something far greater than that. So hey guys, what's up? PiperXGaming here to welcome you guys to... Hold on. There's probably so much poop out here. To our first movie critique video. Did I break? No, I didn't break. Oh my gosh. Something that I never thought in a million years that I'd never be doing. Wait, who's bro? Well, and you may be wondering, what movie will we be talking about? Well. If it's not already obvious, if you bozos don't know how to freaking read, we're talking about the King Kong versus Godzilla fight. Well, it wasn't really versus, but hey, we're gonna talk about it. So grab yourself some popcorn, because we gonna geek out. Well, let's start off with one topic. Now, before we get this started, let's clear the air real quick. Let's clear the big fat elephant in the room, and that elephant is pretty fat. Basically, I have a confession to make. Look, this is my first time watching any movie from this franchise. Okay, look, I know that this is blasphemy to the ears. Now, this is something that I have done by my own free will. So yes, I have been missing out. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I knew that this franchise was I knew that it was something, but that's all I seen it as. I seen it was something. But I take my words back today because I was truly blown out of the water. Literally, like that serpent thing that Godzilla fought. So let's talk about that, guys. Like literally, when I was watching that freaking movie with my best friend, we were both in our chairs, freaking screaming, freaking hollering, just cheering on Godzilla, chilling on King Kong, because it's just such a crazy freaking movie. And it's even more crazier because it's my first time ever watching anything from this franchise. Guys, do you guys honestly think you guys can take on a 300 feet tall gorilla with abs? Like, this is beyond me. Because first of all, he's 300 pounds, built like a freaking tank, and he's smart. He's a freaking monkey. He's just as smart, if not smarter than humans. So it's like, bro, oh my God. And he survived fighting against freaking Godzilla. Like, basically the king of monsters. Well, at least until we talk about the next monster. But let's go in order, because there's things I want to talk about in order. And it's a shame that, it's not a shame, because this is actually a good introduction to the franchise for me, because this makes me swallow all of the criticism that I had for the franchise at first. Because now, right after this video, guess what I'm finna go do? I'm finna go, I don't know the title of it, but I'm gonna watch the one where Godzilla's a robot and they fight each other. I'm gonna watch that, okay? You can tell a movie is crazy when I had to bust out the whole camera, the whole set, and freaking walk 30 minutes to an area to film and talk about a movie. So first of all, let's just talk about Godzilla. Now, Godzilla, your typical big monster. Originally, where did he start? Didn't he start in Japan? He started somewhere. But he has a history of being just this awesome image of just monsters and just awesomeness. He could freaking, he's like a dragon, but he's like a Komodo dragon. He's like a lizard. He's just this big crazy thing. But oh my gosh, let's just talk about how much of a boss he is. Like when me and my boy were in the theater, we were cheering for both sides. We didn't know who we thought was more cooler, but we'll get to that at the end. But it's like, bro, this man, he was just dogging everybody. You guys, that crab, bro, that man was feasting on crab at the start of the freaking movie. He would, and just imagine, because I heard that the camera work in this movie was like the point of view of a monster, because oh my gosh, dang, these suckers are big. I just don't know. I don't know if I have enough energy for all this, man, because the amount of blood rush that movie gave me, bro, I swear it was like better than any movie has ever given me, and I watched a lot of movies. But guys, I'm just saying like this movie literally, it had as much testosterone as like a gym edit or like those anime edits or an anime fight. That's how much testosterone it had. Like literally, after watching that movie, I wanted to go freaking bench 800 pounds, or at least attempt to, you know. But guys, that fight, he was just at the start, right? The first fight. So we hopping into the movie, right? Skip all the other talking and bullcrap, all the humans. Well, no, we don't care about the humans. We here for the monsters. All right, we here for the monsters. And I'm not even talking about the energy. I don't even drink. But oh my gosh, he hopped in, right? Boom, he's just this big monster sleeping in this Coliseum thing. That man, let somebody step foot in that Coliseum, bro. But oh my gosh, so he's just this big boss player just sleeping in his Coliseum. He wakes up, right? Already on bullcrap, looking for smoke, because he sees a crab in some town like messing it up, and he's like, oh word? You think you a big bad monster around these parts? Oh, he showed him who was real big and bad. So he went over there, right? Hit him with a smooth uppercut. And then I did not know this sucker could jump, bro. Godzilla, he's like, what, just as tall as King Kong? If not taller or shorter? He's tall. Okay, he's tall. That's all that matters. Bro, he has to weigh tons. That sucker jumped off the ground, jumped on top of that crab, and he hit that signature move like how Randy Orton hits his RKO. Bro, that man, oh my gosh, Bro, I swear, Godzilla is so freaking toxic, bro. He keeps hitting that same move, just like, because you know it's over. You know it's over. You know you made that man mad when you hear that. Head spaghetti all over the place. Because trust me, I could tell you from experience, or, not me, that crab could, because he was all over the screen. Because guess what? Godzilla was feasting well on some king crab last night. Because just like how every signature character that we all know and love, Goku with his Kamehameha, or Ryu with his Shoryuken, or Naruto with his Rasenguns, every protagonist or character that we all know and love, they all have their signature moves. And Godzilla, oh, he lets you know what his signature move is, because he spams the freak out of it. Because we all know characters have those moves, that one move that just gets them out of every sticky situation. They have that one move. But I'm not gonna lie, it would be annoying to be another monster and have to go up against Godzilla, right? Because just imagine, right? You're a monster, right? You're doing monster things. Monsters, all they know, they're like the devil. They just know how to kill, steal, and destroy. They're destroying stuff, thinking they're the biggest, baddest monster. And then they see Godzilla. All right, he's coming their way. To their eyes, they're like, oh, he's just another monster. Oh, I'm a big, bad monster myself. I could take him. Right, just say you're a monster, right? You get him in a headlock or something. And then like you think you beat him, right? You're on top of him, and all you hear is was hopping in the water, boom, with his big old self hopping in that water. That man knowing he weighing about half the weight of the earth. Who do you think you are hopping in that water? Not even Aquaman. Bro, what is Aquaman going to do? And then he's just looking for smoke to fight someone that we'll get to in a little bit. But he's fighting this serpent, right? And typically, he's a lizard or some type of lizard, or you think he's a land animal, So he fights this like weird, ugly snake spider thing under the water, and you would think that Godzilla's fighting in his turf, and you would think he's gonna win. He wraps him around, and guess what he does. That toxic mother. I'm just saying, guys, you know, that's a little bit of Godzilla. Godzilla's cool and all, but he can't keep spamming that move, bro. He's like that one friend that you be playing in them fighting games that be spamming him in the same move, bro. And keep doing that, I'm gonna break this controller over your head. My personal favorite has to be Kong. It has to be Kong, hands down. At the end of the movie, I decided that my favorite throughout the movie was Kong, which is kind of biased since, you know, it was my first time watching any King Kong versus Godzilla fight movie. But I don't care, because guess what? If you have something to say about it, go down in the comments and say it. Guarantee you'll be met with a little surprise. He's big, first of all, and like I said earlier, tall monkey with abs, and he's 300 feet tall. When King Kong tries to reunite with Godzilla, Godzilla tries to assert some early dominance for no reason at that. But it's okay. It's okay, because King Kong put him in his place. So then King Kong, he was fighting these two other monkeys that try to jump, bro. But did they know who they were fighting? Bro, I'm about to get mad. Bro, did they know who they are messing with? They are messing with the same dude that just got done fighting Godzilla and survived, bro. These two little monkeys think they could jump him? They were like little preschoolers compared to bro. Bro, they tried to jump him. Bro, this man no-diffed them. Yeah, they landed a few hits. Not even hits, scratches, but they was tickling him. And oh my gosh, the way King Kong be punching these dudes in this movie. Oh my God. But let's get back to the part where he reunited with Godzilla. So basically, Godzilla, he was on that bull crap. He's on that Black Air Force energy. So he sees red. That's all he sees is red. So instantly, he's charging at King Kong, tackled him through a pyramid. King Kong is like, hey, dude, stop. And then Godzilla just keeps charging after him. Just keeps charging after him. Just keeps charging after him. He just keeps charging after him. And then King Kong had enough, because when Godzilla attacking him through that pyramid, he had enough. And then, you know, I'll just do a little skit for you to show you. So that just shows that King Kong can handle himself against the king of monsters. Look, I'm not gonna say that and like belittle Godzilla, because I don't want to get hit with that laser. And also, like I said at the start of the story, he is still really strong. But you know, all people have to get put in their place, you know. But then, oh my gosh, just the world building of this movie was just so crazy, because on the Skull Island or wherever they were, they are all so big. Like y'all could take it as y'all is. Y'all gonna be where y'all get your fire at the gun. From the camera angle, they all look small. But oh my gosh, once they came to Earth, dude, I'm talking hundreds of feet tall. They make us look like they make us look like ants. People in real life think that, oh yeah, we're the prime mammals. We're at the top of the food chain. I want you to say that to King Kong's face and watch what happens. Or Godzilla's.
Do you seriously think an AR bullet can stop a 300 foot tall monkey?
He was on top of that man, beating on him like he stole something, bro. Like, I'm talking, it's just crazy. I could go on about King Kong all day, but I only know I got a few minutes. Woo! And King Kong, he has hands too, because he doesn't have just one move that he spams. No, that man got hands, D1 hands. Like, he started boxing since the primate. Like, that man was boxing two monkeys at once, boxing Godzilla, boxing that stupid, ugly, disgusting red orangutan monkey. He was boxing all these monsters, bro. Come on, dude. Cause dude, it was so funny when that little monkey brought him down to the cave where all them other monkeys were slaves, right? And then he seen something happen to the other monkey. Oh yeah, he seen the other monkey get pushed by this other monkey because he wasn't working hard enough. Obviously, he didn't like that. So then the other monkey, bro, oh my God. King Kong walked up to that monkey. They're all hail the king. The king came out, and then him and King Kong were going at it for a little bit. It was a cool little fight. And then he had to pull that little stupid trump card and pull out this big, huge freaking other Godzilla-like monster, but it was all on fours. He wasn't standing up. But I was thinking he's pretty small, because this is in the world where they're all that big. This is in Skull Island, I think that's what it's called. But then that stupid red orange orangutan monkey freaking pointed the thing. He pointed like the crystal at the dragon or whatever that thing was. I'm gonna call it Snowzilla, because it was shooting like ice rays. So he was pointing the thing at Snowzilla, and he used it on freaking King Kong, gave King Kong frostburn, and guess what? He still got out of there. Bro, nobody can touch this man. Like, bro, I'm about to get out of here, bro. Then another monster. Whew. I don't know. They were like these tribe people that were speaking sign language, but they knew, I guess they could have they had like a vision of something crazy happening. So they spawned this big, ugly moth thing that's supposed to be this all good thing, like their protection, and it's gross. Oh my, that's just gross. Like just imagine, okay, like let me put a scenario, right? Like just, I don't care if that thing was good. I'm telling you, bruh, if their piece, like animal or their protection was a spider, woo! But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I did, because it's only once in a while where I really get to geek out about stuff like this, especially like when you could tell, especially like movies. Like I really don't have super crazy opinions about movies, but this one, yeah, like I said, grab you $11, $30 if you're trying to be a gentleman, and find you some free time. Take you and a lovely lady or your best friend or more people, whoever you choose, and go see that freaking movie, please. But that's all I have to say for now, and until then, it was nice, also really nice being honest. How did I hurt myself? How? That's all I have to say for now. And until then, it's your boy, PiperXGaming. Signing out. See you guys in the next video.